Hey Mr. Sunderland, so this is my final presentation video for therapeutic modalities. For my video, I was given the scenario of a softball player, a catcher, specifically who has been diagnosed with anterior compartment syndrome of the lower leg. I'm gonna just fill in the blank and say that this catcher may or may not have been wearing shin guards and took a ball to the anterior tibialis and had maybe some bruising and some swelling. Upon evaluation, she had diffuse tightness, some tenderness. The entire belly might have been a little swollen and very tender to the touch. Upon acute anterior compartment syndrome, pain and paralysis is possible, as well as getting a little bit of stretching or glossing of the skin. You can also have tightness, and the skin could become actually hot to touch. So we've tried medications and also rise and elevation. None of that seems to work. So today we're going to use IFC for acute high pain control. And I've chosen the pre-mod application for this muscle itself. Foundations for E-stim is just the effects of the treatment help to stimulate those afferent nerves and help with pain relief, and help stimulate those motor nerves through high amplitudes. Some indications are pain of peripheral origins, acute pain, and chronic pain. Some contraindication is you don't want to use this modality on somebody who has a pacemaker or who has a history of heart disease, any type of skin lesion, or especially in this area, any paralysis from a previous injury or surgery. You don't want to use this modality on that. Just some physiological preparation. You just want to explain to this patient, if they have never had E-stim done before, just explain how it's going to feel, how it's going to help, how it works. And to go ahead and set up our parameters, our procedures, I have drawn out the machine since I don't have one with me. This is the first screen that we're going to come to. We're going to go ahead and turn on the machine and click electrotherapy. It's going to show up on this with inferential, high volt, and pre-mod. And you have Russian and some other stuff. We're going to go ahead and click pre-mod. And then I'll take you another screen showing you all your parameters, and there should be an edit button. You want to click it, and then it'll bring up this screen. So I want to go ahead and keep my sweep on. My cycle time I want to be continuous. I'm going to choose for my my current, I want it in amps. So down here, once you change it, it should say milliamps. And then I want my beat to be low. Your beat and your current will be the same. I've lost my train of thought. That's not what I wanted to say, but I went ahead and changed my time to 20 minutes as well. That's how long I want this treatment to begin. So I'm going to go ahead, and if I have a swab, I'm going to clean the skin in the area. If you're having a hard time finding the muscle or where to place the electrodes, go ahead and ask the athlete to dorsiflex up, and you should go ahead and feel that belly of that muscle right there. And if you're still having trouble, have them invert a little bit, and you should pinpoint where that muscle is. So I'm going to go ahead and place one here and one about here, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and turn up my milliamps, let them know that I'm turning the machine on, and to let me know when they start to feel the sensation. And once they start to feel the sensation, just go up a little bit more. If they start to have a motor response, maybe turn it down just a little bit. And then once that is complete, click start, and then wait until after the 20 minutes is over. This can be completed 3 to 4 times a day as needed. After this, I have a 30-minute to an hour window where I want to do some light stretching and some rehab with my patient or my athlete. For stretching, I can go ahead and do some passive movement with her where I take the ankle or the foot and put it into passive plantar flexion and really get that stretch in this tibialis anterior. As far as rehab, I'm probably going to do a 4-way band just to strengthen this muscle and maybe flush out any fluids that may be in this lower extremity. 4-way band just consists of plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, eversion, and inversion. And that's all I have today. Thanks for a great semester, and I hope you have a good summer.